Phew. My first day as a full-fledged Avenger has been wild. And it's only like 1 p.m. Maybe I can report back before the next crisis turns. Oh! What was that? It was like I bounced off an invisible wall. This is crazy. This is a wall, or invisible force field or something. But if reflected light is passing through from the inside, why was my light form blocked from the outside? If light can't get through, maybe radio waves, or cosmic rays, or gamma rays! I could have sworn I felt the wall give just a tiny bit under my gamma ray bombardment, but not enough to do any good, and too risky with people around. Whatever it is, it can't be good. Better speed back to Avengers Mansion.
Glad you called, Miss Van Dyne. Frankly, we're mystified by this.
The Avengers are happy to assist, Inspector. Feed me the coordinates and we'll track down the source of the problem.
Wasp! We've got trouble.
Monica, what's...
A force field that I found in Midtown.
You're not the only one. She-Hulk and I ran into it. Literally. I'm cross-checking the NYPD data link now. According to this, the field is centered at... Oh no.
Can you stop pacing back and forth like a caged bear and tell me what's wrong?
I'm sorry, Bernie. I can't.
Oh. Classified stuff?
In a way. Roger's here.
Steve, it's Jan. There's a gigantic force field in Midtown. Police say all power and communications with it have been cut off, and it appears to be growing.
How many people have been trapped within the field?
No one, as far as we can tell. That's what's so weird. Something about it frightens people away as it grows. But Steve, it's growing from the Baxter building.
The Baxter building? Steve, isn't that...
Yes. The headquarters of the Fantastic Four.
We're hitting the outer reaches of the dimensional interface. If we get any closer, this ride can get real rough. As in, terminal.
Reed, this interface is our only way back.
And without the access tunnel to transfer us from antimatter to matter, if we try to get home that way, the second we touch Earth's atmosphere, we buy the farm for good. Face it, Stretcho. This time your highfalutin scientific ideals landed us right in the fire.
Ben, please keep your usual comments to yourself. With my mind still in the psionic matrix of the alien ship, one fleeting thought and I could inadvertently fire the ship's weapons and blast you into atoms.
Hey, was that a threat?
Far from it, old friend. We are undeniably in dire straits. But I beg you to keep a cool head until I can calculate some way to alleviate the situation. Perfect. While this asteroid carried us closer to the interface, I had the ship construct a portable long-range scanner.
Reed, you're being vague again, but I can tell you're planning something. Something dangerous.
Given our current situation, dangerous is a relative term at best. But, yes, you're quite right.
Hey, look out! We stayed out of the annihilation zone, but we're becoming quite a target here. No worries. I'm on the job. Flame on!
Johnny, no! I can't...
Save your breath, pal! He's too busy being a hero again.
Shaboom! Scratch one big bad asteroid.
I was afraid of this. The rock here is far more friable.
Don't get technical, big brain. Just say we're gonna get scorched.
Oh, for shame, boys. A trivial little lava shower? I've got this.
Perfect, Sue. Your force field stopped the deluge.
I don't care how many times she does it. I ain't ever gonna get used to that.
That's because you're a worrywart. Always have been, always will be.
Spare me the analysis, hotshot. There wouldn't have been anything to worry about if you weren't showing off.
Ben's right. You must remember not to treat events in the negative zone as if they have the same cause and effect ratio as in our universe. Now, back to my original plan.
You're going ahead? Oh, Reed, surely the ship's scanners...
Lose almost all their efficiency close to the dimensional interface. But this is the only hope of finding a path home.
I realize that, but you can be careless when engrossed in a problem.
I'll be careful, Sue. Don't worry.
Have you grown mute as well as blind, woman? Why do you yet bleed for your worthless life? Perhaps you realize the futility? With the access portal smashed and its power core repurposed to energize my null field, your dear Fantastic Four are trapped in the negative zone. And the device which once produced the gateway between two universes will provide the power to utterly destroy them. Poetic, yes.
Annihilus? Why must so many innocent creatures die?
If you could but see me, you would not ask. Due in part to interfering Earthmen. Soon I shall die. And so all must die. But you shall be the first. What is this? Someone attempting to stop the null field. She cannot. But she is slightly, almost imperceptible, slowing the expansion. What manner of creature is this?
If only I had something solid enough to brace myself against, I'll bet I could stop this damn thing.
Jennifer, I've assembled some of the troops. How's it going?
Not real well. This stupid wall keeps oozing over everything inanimate. I can't stop it.
Try this, then.
Your shield. But, Cap, what if the field swallows it?
A risk we'll have to take. Would you like to do the honors?
It'll be a pleasure. So much for that idea. Hey, Marvel, have you tried to...
Yeah, no luck.
At least no one's been harmed yet. But if it keeps... Thor! Starfox! Be careful, you'll run into the barrier!
What's that, Captain? What? Barrier.
I've never had anyone fall for me like this before.
Unplanned, I assure you. But rarely have I fallen into such open and inviting arms.
Odin's beard beyond unseen walls resist my lightning, but by my cloak it shall not stand against the force of Mjolnir. Heimdall's eyes, what manner of devilment is this? The hammer always returns to my hand. It is the will and enchantment of Odin. What power could do this?
I don't know, but isn't there another part of that enchantment you need to worry about?
Truly said. I must be away. Now I'm stuck in my mortal form until I get my hammer back. If I get it back.
I'm within the outer perimeter of the interface. The pull of the Earth is dragging on faster and faster, but the interdimensional merge is still scrambling my readout. I'll have to get even closer. Only a few feet from the event horizon. The shockwave. If it wasn't for my super pliable body, I'd be unconscious by now. This must be close enough. Come on, give me just one garbled reading. Just one clue. Yes, it's working. I'm getting a signal from our headquarters. Just adjust the resolution and... Oh, no. No.
Come on, Jorge. You've been designing that contraption for months. I need one now.
1010 wins. All news, all the time. At this hour, the Avengers appear unable to halt the bizarre force which has cut off a major portion of Midtown.
What? Blasted! I ought to be out there with the rest of the Avengers. But as long as I'm in this cast, I'm a liability. Until I prove otherwise.
We need to disrupt that field before it gets any bigger. The question is how.
Cap, the answer may be arriving now.
The Quinjet got back to us just moments before you called.
We are ready to assist. Interesting. It does have an oddly unsettling feel to it.
Vision! Vision! Vision!
Wanda, no! That won't do any good.
That blind fool wondered how I could kill. These lesser beings do not deserve to live, just as I do not deserve to die. Even though life slowly ebbs from my dissipated body, still I shall be the one who annihilates.
Sharon, why are you in such a rush to get to the Baxter building?
Because I don't like the answering service you said you spoke to when you tried to call Johnny.
So they have a spooky receptionist. How does that involve us? I have a date in half an hour.
Look, Jules, maybe seeing Greylanders is the most important thing to you right now, but I think something's wrong. And if you care at all about Johnny, then
Well, yeah, I care. I mean, he came to me after my last roommate went cosmic on him. But does that mean I have to... Hey, what's going on?
Hey, fella! What's happening over here?
Ain't you got no radio, mama? There's some bad nastiness going down around the Fantastic Four's headquarters. Even the Avengers are in on it.
You're kidding. Give me a listen.
Oh my gosh, Sharon. Look at the Baxter building.
No. If only Tony hadn't left the team. He might have an answer.
There must be a solution.
There is little anyone can do. This is the end of everything.
Oh yeah? For being the new kid on the planet, you sure seem awfully quick to throw in the towel.
Please. Pessimism is not high among my traits. I merely felt it necessary to point out that there is a greater danger at work than simply an expanding force field. Observe, within the field you cannot see is one you can. This second glowing field is what spells our doom.
You know what's going on, Starfox?
I'm afraid so. The invisible barrier is a null field, an interdimensional construct which cancels out all energy, save at its focal point. Whoever is in the Baxter building started generating a second, faster expanding field. When the two meet, this universe and any adjacent negative universe will merge and be destroyed. My brother Thanos knew the theory, but never tested it. It can only be halted from within. Captain Marvel, you said you felt the field give slightly when you were in the form of gamma rays?
Yeah, I did.
Then there may still be hope.
Something's happening out there. The rock fragments are shifting, converging on Reed's position.
It's the crazy gravity in this place. I've got to fly in and pull him out.
Don't even think about it, Torchy. You wouldn't stand a chance without a safety line. Only Mama Grimm's little Benjamin can handle this. I ain't exactly the Hulk when it comes to jumping, but in this nutty universe, good enough. Stretcho probably wouldn't care much for my plan, but he ain't in a position to debate, so, time for something less subtle. None of this metal came from the computer bank store in Reed's brain. There! That'll do it. Now... Woo! All them hours playing pool wasn't wasted after all.
Blast, that was too close. Sue was right about me getting too engrossed. Without me, they have no chance of getting home.
Reed, what is it? What did you discover there?
The worst, my darling. Were it not for the temporal anomalies between our universe and this one, it would be too late already. Someone, I can only speculate as to who, has generated a null energy field around the Baxter building, an expanding field of nothingness, which could mean the annihilation of everything.
You can't mean that literally.
I do. When the null field expands to full size, a second field will begin to fill it. When the two coincide, it will cause a dimensional shift. Our universe and the negative zone will briefly occupy the same physical space at the same time. Matter and antimatter will meet, cancel each other out, and yield absolute destruction. Before that happens, there is one thing we might do.
You're sure, scan engineer. It's been a long time since...
Positive, Commander. The energy readings are unmistakable.
Fire!
What? A ship? A Skrull ship? Then I'm on the right track. Knew it. Okay. You just made a big mistake.
Nova.
Coming, Master. Hold on. Nova is coming. Nova is here, Master. How are you?
Failing fast. Most faithful of all my heroes. We must act quickly.
Fear not, Master. I have located you a suitable planet. It is close and bursting with life energies to sustain you. The Skrull Throne World.
I hope this works.
What do you think, Cap?
I don't know, Jan. StarCorps says they can provide the proper targeting signal, but a lot can go wrong. And time's running out.
Steve, look!
People of Earth, hear now the words of Annihilus. You are helpless, and I am your death. The destruction of all that lives has ever been my goal. The time is at hand. I see among you the Avengers, those you would call heroes, but they are as helpless as the accursed Fantastic Four. This day, Annihilus dies and shakes the foundation of two universes. All shall perish with me.
It's working. The construct is matching the exact dimensions of the Baxter building.
It's eerie. Like a dream that doesn't truly exist here.
That's correct, Sue. This image is a dimensional analog, a negative to the positive field activated in our universe.
I'm beginning to wonder if...
Don't say it, Ben. I'm certain as I can be given the circumstances.
Will this work?
We need a miracle happening on Earth, or at least a little help. Get ready now, everyone. Hold your positions. Don't drift. Activating the primary frequency modulator now.
These are your last wretched moments. Prepare to make your final.
Something distracted him.
Cap, that double flash. It must be Captain Marvel.
What? The circuitry. No. Something is affecting the secondary generator. Impossible. Only a duplicate field in the negative zone could. Richard, it must be. They shall not succeed. My life support armor! No, the final switch remains intact. I may still have the strength to activate the circuits manually.
My scan shows a sudden upsurge in energy. Get ready to dive in now!
I'm being drawn back.
Wow!
She neutralized the field.
You mean just like that, the walls gone?
Dying or not, Annihilus probably has a few tricks up his sleeve. Let's move it.
Did you see that?
Lady, I don't know what I saw.
Look it, the lights are coming back on in the building.
I gotta get back to my office.
Where's my car?
Stay back! They're my stupid
Get
danger.
back!
It's no use! They're breaking through!
Call for reinforcements! Almost. Oh, Thor! Where did he come
Heed the warnings. It is not yet safe here for ordinary mortals.
I gotta stop drinking.
Thor! The vision was injured somehow by that null field. I can't find any vital signs. Help us, please. I can't believe that it would end.
Be stout of heart, Wanda. Methinks the spark of life is still there. We shall fan it to its full burning glory.
Why can't I just fly up to the tower?
Because the upper floors are loaded with defense systems.
She-Hulk's right. We have to take the elevator. Luckily, I have my key.
Our costumes. They've become negative. Reed, what do you think? Oh, my lord, Reed!
I'm all right, Sue. As I hoped, the transition restored my mind to my body, but the effect is somewhat disorienting. And you have a great deal of explaining to do.
Oh, let her go, Stretch. She's on the up and up. She's a new Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah. She and me met a few months back when, oh no. Alicia! Alicia, baby! You can't be dead! You can't be dead!
Annihilus, no! No, don't hurt me again! Not again!
Out of the way! Everybody out of the way! Going through! I'm getting into a hospital in a Fantastic car.
Reed, if Alicia's here, if she's hurt...
Don't worry, Sue. She'll be just fine.
You don't understand. If she was here, so was Franklin. We've got to find him.
Sue, you take the residential level and I'll... Blast! The damaged equipment is all combusting!
Forget this, Reed. I can absorb the fire. You find Franklin.
Good work, Johnny. Let me conduct a scan for him.
Dr. Richards, I'm not sure what use my energy powers could be, but if there's anything I can do...
Well, the readings show Franklin's not on this floor. The equipment is too damaged to look further.
I could have carried Miss Masters to the hospital in my light form.
Thank you, but the thing should have her there already.
Johnny, Reed. Cap? We thought you had been captured, or worse, by Annihilus. We were trying to break through his field.
We were trying to escape the negative zone. I think we provided distractions for each other. But I need to find
Reed,
Frank.
the Vision needs serious help.
There's nothing seriously wrong with your husband. The null field disrupted certain synapses. In this sleep state, his android body has likely already initiated its own repairs.
Reed, I found Franklin.
Good Lord. I thought he was on another floor.
He was. The one below. He's so still.
Johnny!
Already on my way. I'll fly ahead and alert the emergency ward.
Don't worry.
Come on, we'll get him.
But what about the Vision?
Richard.